Hey guys, so I decided I would make a guide to AFKing Dark Beast because it's a really good way to train strength and overall combat, I guess. I don't think it's any good way to train magic or range, but I guess you could if you wanted to. So this is the gear I immediately thought of when I decided I wanted to make this guide. Just general prayer bonus gear and I guess decent strength bonus too. Rapier, I mean that's kind of just what I use. Needs not helm just because I'm not on task and it's the melee helm. I mean, it's the only melee helm to use otherwise, really. I mean, yeah. Soulwar's Cape, just for the prayer bonus. I will be going over a few other, like, setups, though. Fury, basically the best thing you can use. Proselyte, Hauberk, and Qeese, or whatever, for just the plate and legs. Dragon Offender, Barrow's Gloves, Dragon Boots, and Berserker Ring. These two are kind of, I mean, there's nothing else to do for the Dragon Boots and Barrow's Gloves, really. Berserker Ring's not really needed, it's just a few extra strength bonus, I think. Yeah. Um, some other... Shit, wrong tab. Some other options would be an Ardougne Cloak. I think it either Ardougne Cloak 2 or above for the prayer bonus and stab bonus mixture. So because the red cape or Soulwar's capes in general, they have a high prayer bonus but not much of like attack stats. Just see, no attack bonus at all. Whereas the Ardougne Cloak has 6 stab bonus and 6 magic attack, meaning you'd probably hit a bit higher with the Ardougne Cloak. And it also has decent prayer bonus compared to something like, let me get it out, the Takhar Call Cape. I'll get out my Bandos too. So, see, the Takhar Call Cape has 2 prayer bonus, but it also has, where is it, 8 strength bonus, 12 in each defense, but that won't really matter unless if you didn't know, if you're more than a few squares away from a Dark Beast, or like, you actually have a wide attack range for a Dark Beast, but if you're far enough away to where you can't melee it, it will start to use its magic attack, which can hit 8s and 10s. It'll combo you a bit, but if you just move a bit closer, you'll be fine. And maybe Soul Split every once in a while, but it's not completely necessary because if you like AFK, usually there's a bunch just crowding around you, so you'll be fine. So I would either go with the Takhar Call Cape or Fire Cape, whatever you have, the Soulwar's Cape, or the Ardougne Cloak. You could also use a mixed setup like Bandos and a Red Cape, or any Soulwar's Cape, I mean. Although I wouldn't personally go with this, I don't think, because I like the AFK more. And while this does have a really high prayer bonus of 22, you could do something like just the Proselyte and that. It's still more prayer bonus, but that'll still help you AFK a good bit more. So it's really whatever you want, more XP per hour or more AFK and save a little bit of money. Prayer pots are like 3k each, so I mean a few more prayer points isn't really a big deal. I have 3 yak pouches just because, I mean, if you fill your yak and your inventory, which I don't think I will because that would take like a whole day to do or something ridiculous, but if you do that, it'll take a long time and you'll need the extra yak pouches, so definitely bring a few extra, whatever storing familiar have, like a terror bird or a war tortoise. So, yeah, that's about it for gear. And then I would definitely, it's required to have at least started Morning Exam Part 2, but I would suggest Within the Light, because once you finished Morning Exam Part 2, it's really not that hard of a quest, and it allows you to teleport to the Light Temple with your teleport crystal. So it's just a really easy way, and it doesn't require to grab full mourners every time. Because if you didn't know, every time you have to go down there and you haven't done Within the Light to teleport there, you have to have the full mourners on, and you can't have anything else on, like not even... You might be able to have a ring, but like you can't have, if the full mourners doesn't have an amulet, you can't have another amulet on because it'll mess it up. So it's just really annoying having to cramp inventory space and then just having full mourners on you the whole time is kind of annoying. So I highly suggest doing Within the Light just for the additional teleport, but if you don't want to, whatever. So yeah, I guess I'll set up my gear and I'll pause once I've got my inventory and such ready. Also, if you weren't planning on AFKing these at all, I would definitely go with the Bandos, of course, with the red cape just for the high strength bonus and high prayer bonus. Some people use, just because it looks nice, like a fire cape or a Takhar Call cape with Proselyte, but that's the same prayer bonus as a red cape and Bandos or any Soul Wars cape. I don't know why I keep saying that. Or it's one different prayer bonus, and this also provides a ton more attack bonuses, defense bonuses, and strength bonus. So definitely do this over the combat cape and proselyte. But if you didn't want to AFK, I would definitely bring a cannon if you have the money, just for added kills per hour. More likely to get some drops and stuff like that, and just some free or some easy range XP. It'll probably be maybe 30k or less range XP per hour, but still that's pretty good. Yeah, so I'll unpause once I am ready to go. Alright, so I'm now ready to go. This was just a simple test inventory because I mean I don't really plan on AFKing Dark Beast for this long of a period of time, but this is just a simple setup that would probably work pretty well. I just filled my That guy's an idiot. I just filled my yak with prayer pots. I mean, nothing else to put there really. I brought 4 extreme sets, but I don't know if that would last you longer or not. You should be fine with that, but that'll last you probably like 4 hours or something ridiculous like that. Holy Ranch just to get some added prayer points. Herbicide because they do drop random grimy herbs pretty often. Bone Crusher because they have they always drop regular bones. Winter Storage Scroll for the common drops like Rune Chain Body, Rune 2 Hammers, maybe an occasional Dark Bow, Rune Full Helms and stuff like that. House Tabs for when you need to leave and you've got an altar in your house and probably a glory, so it's just an easy way to refill your prayer and get back to a bank and go back. And then a summoning potion and a couple of yak pouches. I brought too many probably, but it's just an example. Summoning potion because each yak you use will bring you down to 0 summoning points. And then I'm gonna go recharge my my summoning real quick. And then the teleport there, obviously, teleport crystal. If you don't have this, just get your full mourners. If you don't have it, you can there's a house you have to search in Ardougne, and then you have to go kill someone near the elf gates, and he will drop the rest of the mourner. But with the teleport crystal, you just right click it and go to temple, and then follow this path. Just go the northeastern path up here, and you'll see some dark beasts up ahead. But if you don't have the teleport, once you have the full outfit, you're gonna want to go to the Mourner's headquarters in West Ardougne, I think it is, or no, I believe it's East Ardougne. You go to the Mourner's headquarters, go downstairs, and then open the metal door, and that will take you just up here. If you don't have the key, I think it's on the desk in one of these main rooms over here. But see, here's the tracks, and then there's the door. That's the Mourner's headquarters right there. But so once you're here, you just kind of want to set up shop, I guess. I would pray protect melee, always pray protect melee, and then I think I'd do, depending on how much you want AFK, I would definitely do Berserk just for, or Berserk, is it Berserker? Yeah, Berserker. I would definitely do Berserker, always have Auto Retaliate on, so you can obviously not pay too much attention. Protect melee, and Turmoil, or, Turmoil or Piety if you want, but it's not really required. I mean, it's more strength XP per hour, or whatever combat skill per hour if you do, but it's also a little bit less AFK. So yeah, that's about it. These don't really drop tons of charms, which makes it kind of nice to AFK because you don't feel obliged to constantly charms. But if you look back every few minutes, they'll drop. They drop mainly a good amount of blue and crimson charms. So, like for a task of 250 or something, you'll probably get somewhere around like 25 crimsons and like 30 or so blue charms. So they are pretty good blue and crimson charms. But it's not like a common drop, obviously. So it's probably, I think it's about a 10% drop for either of them, but I obviously haven't tested a ton. Yeah, that's about it. These are a good way to get good strength XP, pretty AFK. I think they're definitely above 100k strength, or I don't know why I keep saying strength, but any combat skill per hour. And you can get some prayer XP or Herblore XP if you have the Herbicide and Bone Crusher, and you can also make some money to profit from your prayer pot use just from random drops like Rune Chain Bodies, Rune 2 Hammers, Rune Full Helms, and the occasional Dark Bow, which is about a 1 in 500 chance, but they're you should be killing at least to about 150 to 200 per hour. So, I mean, it won't take too terribly long to get a dark bow. These are also good effigy droppers because they are a level 182. I obviously don't know the like rate, but they're better than most, I guess. So yeah, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.